Moto 2 is going to be our 3-year-old balance bikes with Ethan Castro, Carter Torres, and Towns Dowling. But right now, Garrett's going to get a picture. We've got Mason in lane 5, Olivia in lane 3, Graham in lane 1, and Emma Dameron in 8. Alright, it looks like Garrett's going to get our kids set up. We only need 4 for the first moto. Moto number 1, 4-year-old balance bikes. Let's get Mason, Olivia, Graham, and Emma forward. I guess forward 1 roller, or we can bring the other 3 back. We want to run 7 at a time. That'd be cool. Garrett's going to get our kids got Garrett Leonard rear in turn 3. We got, where is John Payne? Going to be in turn 2. We got Travis over in turn 1. We have the photographer out. And here we go, Moto 1, Mason, Olivia, Graham, and Emma. Coming out of the outside, lane 8, Emma Dameron. Going to try and get into turn 1 first. Coming out of the inside, that's going to be Graham. Oh, there goes Graham. I see Graham in the 3 spot. So that's going to be Emma in 1, Mason in 2. Going to see all 4 riders, all 3 rounds. Going to total up the points and see what we get. Come to the finish line with the 1 spot, the 41 of Emma Dameron, the 524 of Mason Dameron. And Graham Godfrey on the 172 is going to come across for the 3. And the 4 spot going to go to Miss Olivia Medley. So let's let our riders finish, and then we'll get our riders all set up. So Miss Olivia, yeah, you can head right on over. Here we go, Moto 2, 3-year-old balance bikes, Ethan, Carter, and Towns. Looks like it's going to be Ethan Castro out front, got Towns Dowling in the 2, Carter Torres in the 3. Man, check out Ethan Castro. That kid's been shot out of a rocket. Here he comes. Hey, Eric Castro, I see you. Why aren't you racing, buddy? So here comes Ethan Castro on the 362 bike. He's going to pick up a round win here in Moto 2, your 3-year-old balance bike class. In the 2 spot, Towns Dowling. Towns dropped a shoe, it looks like. That was something you got to be aware of when you're balance bike racing. You may drop a shoe. So Towns picks the bike up, having been reshod. And here comes Towns to the finish line. Towns Dowling is going to get the 2. All the way across the finish line, Towns. All the way across the stripe. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, there you go. You're good. And on to Chester County. And in the 3 spot, the 407 of Carter Torres. Let's get our riders back to the start line. Let's get our riders back to the start line for round 2. Got Mason in 7, Olivia in 5, Graham in 3, and Emma in 2. All right, we're going to reload the rack. We had a little exuberance out of Mason Dameron. And here they go. Graham on the inside, Mason on the outside, Olivia coming out of the middle. Sorry, Emma coming out of the middle. Hard to keep up with these ponytails. Coming out of turn number 3, making the hard run. That may be Miss Olivia in the lead. Nope, it's the 41 of Emma. Emma in the lead. She's going to try and put another ace in the bag. Her brother's hot on her heels. Can Mason make up the gap? No, it's going to go 2 to Mason, 3 to Graham, and 4 to Olivia. All right, second round of Moto 2, 3-year-old balance bikes. All right, here comes Miss Olivia. Woohoo! Check that out. All right, here we go. Second round, Moto 2, Ethan Castro and Carter Torres in his 2nd race ever, because the prior moto was his first race ever. And Towns Dowling. That's going to be Ethan Castro out front on this one. Coming out of turn number 3, it's Castro in the 1, Dowling in the 2. And did he drop another shoe? Yeah, that looks like what we've got. It's good to have your brother there with you. Thank you. Oh, they have. That's what I thought. All right, so who knows what's going on with Olivia. So the 362 of Ethan Castro is going to pick up the win. 2 spot. Well, it's still Towns Dowling in the 2 spot. And in the 3, in his first BMX race, Carter Torres. It's his second moto ever. Big round of applause for Carter. Let's encourage him to the finish line. It's going to be Towns for the 2. Towns all the way, buddy. So, yeah, Towns still doesn't have this figured out. And it's going to be Carter for the 3. Towns either stops 8 feet short or runs 80 feet long. It's one of the 2. All right, we're getting set up. Here we go. 3rd round, Moto 1, Mason, Olivia, Graham, and Emma. And, okay, so we've got either Emma or Olivia out front. Okay, so somebody's coming across the finish line first. She's got a number 40 on the front of her bike. 2 spot going to the 524 of Mason Dameron. 3 spot going to the 172 of Graham Godfrey. And a 4 spot going to the 41. And I have no idea who got what position in the 1st and 2nd round. So Olivia got the win overall. Olivia 1, Mason 2, Graham 3, and Emma 4. And Emma's on the 40? Nope, Emma's on the 40. Well, that says Emma. She came in first. Okay, all right, let's get some awards. All right, Miss Olivia, first place. 2, it's going to be Mason. 3, it's Mr. Graham. 4 spot, Miss Emma. All right, guys, look at the camera. All right, that is your 4-year-old balance bikes. Olivia, Mason, Graham, and Emma. I don't race. All right, moto number 2, Ethan, Carter, and Towns. And here we go. Ethan sitting on 2 points, Towns sitting on 4, and Carter takes a swift exit left. So that was the high specific gravity of Garrett Greer. Sucked Carter right off track. You got to turn off the Mr. Magneto. I know you think you're an X-Man, but that won't work out here. So here comes Ethan Castro out of turn number 3. Hopefully the fully shod Towns Dowling coming out of turn 3. Here comes Ethan Castro. It looks like he's going to go perfect on the night and pick up the first place award. The 2 spot. Hopefully Towns will cross the finish line and not go too far. And Towns comes across for the 2. And Carter getting set up over there in turn 3. Carter Torres going to finish up his lap, and then we're going to give out some awards. Oh, check that out. So wherever Garrett is, it just sucks Carter right off of the straight and narrow. So you got to stay away from Carter. Here we come to the finish. Carter Torres on the 407. gonna come across for the 3. Let's get all my riders to the finish line. Getting set up on the hill, Evelyn near pass, Jack Markham, Michael Payne, and Ymir Marin. It is our 11-12 open.
I'll go if you...
It goes pop. That's going to be Jack coming out of the middle. Ymir going with him. Michael down on the inside and on the outside. That's going to be Miss Evelyn near pass. So we've got a couple of in the zone riders out front. And in the 3 and 4, we've got a couple of Farmer Cycles riders. So it's going to be the Penguin, Jack Markham, sponsored by In the Zone, and Fried Chicken and Tap Water Racing out front on this one. We're going to take 2 of these riders to the main. Right now, it is Jack the Penguin Markham picking up the win in the transfer. The 2 spots up for grabs. Can Michael catch Ymir? Ymir is going to put a little power into this one. It's going to be Ymir Marin picking up the 2. Michael Payne getting the 3, and Evelyn near pass buzzing his tire. Man, that was close. So Jack and Ymir are your transfers. Moto number 4, 17 to 20 ladies cruisers, Kendall, Morgan, and Ginger. That's going to be Ginger Snap Markham out front, also sponsored by In the Zone and Fried Chicken and Tap Water Racing. In the 2 spot, that's going to be Miss Kendall Finley for the Farmer Cycles crew, and in the 3, it's going to be Morgan Greer for the True crew. So it's Ginger, Kendall, Morgan, 1, 2, and 3. 14 cruisers on track. Badoniak, Dahlhauser, and Stroop. Big Red making the pass on Dahlhauser. It looks like they're having a pump lap here in round 1. So Stroop 1. Badoniak trying to make the pass on the Style Ninja. So Badoniak into the 2, the Style Ninja back to the 3. Here comes Big Red. Kyle Stroop going to pick up the round win. 2 spot going to go to Matt Badoniak. And the 3 going to go to the Stealth Ninja, Chase Dahlhauser. 46 to 50 cruisers on track. Meyer, Zimmerman, Brooks, and Finley. That's going to be Big Abel Zimmerman out front. Got Scott Brooks in your 2. David Meyer in your 3, and Chris Finley in your 4. So 1 transfer here, and it's going to Abel Zimmerman with the win. Brooks comes across for the 2. Meyer for the Mad Cycles crew going to come across for the 3, and Finley for the Farmer Cycles crew coming across for the 4. Moto 7 of 25. Tiny Tykes on tiny bikes. It's the 6-year-old novices. The Dinky Doos are on track. Parks Dowling, Mason Olson, and Shepard Smith. This is total points racing. You're going to see all 3 riders, all 3 rounds. You get 1 point for a first place, 2 points for a second place, and 3 points for a third place. lowest possible score is going to be 3 points at the end of 3 rounds. So here they come. That's going to be Shepard Smith out front in the 1 spot. Got Mason Olson in the 2, and Parks Dowling coming out of turn number 2 in the 3 spot. I think he burned a bunch of energy chasing his little brother around picking up shoes, but that's a lesson for another day. So here comes Shepard Smith putting the ace in the bag. On the 378, the 395 of Mason Olson gets the 2, and the 279 of Parks Dowling is going to get the 3. 7-year-old novices on track. Got Kingston Black, Caroline Milliron, and Bennett the Burner Turner. Looks like it's Turner out front and Kingston Black in the 2, Miss Caroline in your 3. We're doing total points racing. Oh, and the burner comes off the pedal. Can Kingston capitalize? Kingston gonna try and go around the outside. Bennett back on the burner. Can he hold on? Bennett on the inside. Kingston on the outside. Kingston with the crossover. It's a drag race to the finish. Who's gonna get it? We've got Bennett on the outside. Kingston on the inside. It's gonna be Bennett, the burner, Turner for the round win. Kingston Black gonna get your 2, and Miss Caroline Milliron in the 3. 8-year-old novices on track. Got Colton Medley, Sawyer Smith, and Lucy D'Angelo out front on this one. That's going to be Colton Medley out of Stanley, North Carolina. No, that's going to be Sawyer Smith. That's who that is. We got Colton in the 2 and Miss Lucy D'Angelo in the 3 spot. So way out front on this one, Sawyer Smith out of Fort Mill, coming out of turn 3 with the lead. In the 2 spot, it is Colton Medley. But the 2 spot is still up for grabs. Sawyer grabs the 1, the 2 spot. Gonna go to Colton Medley. The 3 gonna go to Lucy. Moto 10 of 25 on track. Got London D'Angelo, Jackson Melzer, and Kennedy Falconberry. That's Kennedy in the 1, Jackson the Celebrator in the 2, and London D'Angelo in the 3. Here they come down the rhythm section. Got the Celebrator pressing hard. Can he make the pass on Falconberry? Falconberry trying to hold on to that lead. Falconberry into turn 3 with the lead. Good pedal coming out. Here comes Jackson, the Celebrator, down the outside. Here they come to the finish. It's going to be Kennedy for the win, Jackson for the 2, and London for the 3. 14-year-old novices on track. Got McGinney, Torres, and Fulcher. That's going to be Fulcher out front on this one. In the 2 spot, that's Joseph McGinney. And in the 3, in his first race ever, Hayden Torres out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. Here they come to the finish. It's going to be Fulcher picking up the round to win. McGinney going to come across for the 2. And Hayden Torres in his first race ever going to keep the rubber side down and pick up the 3. Way to go, Hayden Torres. Welcome to Rock Hill BMX. Motor number 12 of 25, that's Jonathan McGinney on a 3-race win streak out front. Got Jeff Melzer in the 2 and Nicholas Fulcher in the 3. McGinney got a win Saturday at the Gold Cup, Sunday at the qualifier here last Friday, and he's got a round win here a week later. Melzer's going to grab that 2. Fulcher going to get your 3 in 36 to 40 novices. 7-year-old intermediates on track, moto number 13 of 25. We've got Camden D'Angelo, Anderson Godfrey, Chase Hollywood Reynolds, and Styles Griffith. We're taking one of these riders to the main, and right now it is Reynolds 1, Griffith 2, Godfrey 3, and D'Angelo 4. So Hollywood, Chase Reynolds going to pick up the round win. 2 spot going to the Steiger, Styles Griffith. The 3 going to go to Anderson, and the 4 to Camden, but your transfer is Chase Reynolds. Motor number 14, got Evelyn Nearpass, Ivana George, and Xavier Pryor. Ivana out front for the In the Zone crew. Got the Farmer Cycles ride of Evelyn Nearpass in the 2. And in the 3, we've got the Liberty ride of Xavier Pryor. So Ivana's going to get the win. Evelyn's going to get the 2. And the Bottle Rocket, Xavier Pryor's going to get your 3. 12-year-old intermediates on track. We've got Melton, Payne, and Milliron out front. It's going to be Isaac Isaac Melton. In the 2 spot, that's going to be Andrew Milliron. And in the 3, doing double duty, racing open and class, that is Michael Payne. Andrew looking for room up the inside, but Isaac takes a sharp turn through the turn. Here comes Sir Isaac Melton for the win. Andrew Milliron for the 2, and Michael Payne for the 3. Moto 16 of 25. If you're in motos 3 through 8, you're probably going to want to start to head back up the hill because we're not going to take a break before second round. All right, here we go. We got Devin Kobalars out front on this one. Got Samuel Price in the 2. Got Beckett Avi Nader in the 3. Here they come to the finish. It's going to be the 77 ride of Devin Kobalars getting the win. The 145 of Samuel Price coming back after a little time off, picking up the 2, and Beckett Avi Nader grabbing your 3. 41 to 45, intermediates on track. Brandon Hensley out front on this one, but Stephen Holder is right there in his hip pocket, and Peter Kobalars, the mayor of Hornets Nest, right there with him. Here they come. It's the in the zone ride of Brandon Hensley picking up the win. Holder's going to get your 2. Kobalars is going to get your 3. Moto number 18 of 25. Got our 46 to 50 intermediates on track. 4 riders taking 1. We've got David Meyer, Jeff Kaywood, Scott Cawley, and the Law Dog. It's Cawley and Law, 1 and 2. Kaywood right there in the Law Dog's hip pocket. Coming to the finish, the 1 transfer is going to go to Cawley for the win. 2 spot going to go to Kaywood. 3 spot going to the Sheriff, James Law, and the 4 going to David Meyer. Moto number 19 of 25 on track. 12-year-old girl experts. We got Mary Hollis Watson. We've got the sniper. We've got Kendall Finley. Kendall making the pass on Mary Hollis through the rhythm. Can she make it stick? Kendall into the 2. Mary Hollis back to the 3. Mary Hollis sneaking up the inside. They go 2 wide. It's going to be the sniper coming across for the win. Rayleigh for the 1. Kendall for the 2. Mary Hollis on your 3. In 12-year-old girls, Moto 19. Moto 20 of 25, 9-year-old experts. We got Parker Godfrey, Hutch Clutch Griffith, and Lincoln Campbell. That's going to be the Factory 09 ride of the NAG 2. Hutch Griffith out front. Got a pair of young guns on track. That's going to be Parker Godfrey in the 2 and Lincoln Campbell in the 3. So here comes Hutch Griffith picking up the win. The 2 spot going to go to Parker Godfrey, and the 3 spot going to Lincoln Campbell. 10-year-old experts on track. Moto number 21 of 25. We've got Grayson Greer, Raylan Bryant, and Brody Lord. Raylan trying to sneak up the inside. Grayson trying to shut the door. Here they come into turn 3. It's going to be Grayson leading them in. Raylan in the 2, Brody in the 3, and that's the way they're going to finish. Moto 22 of 25 on track. Going to be Wilson Garcia in the 1. Preston George in the 2, Levi Henderson in the 3, and Chase Dahlhauser in the 4. This is 11-year-old experts. There's room for 1 in the main, and right now that 1 is Wilson, Jose Garcia. But Preston, the issue, George is coming hard. Here they come to the finish. It's going to be Wilson for the win, Preston for the 2. 3 spot going to Levi Henderson, the 4 spot going to Chase. The 1 transfer goes to Wilson Garcia. 13 experts. We've got 5 riders. We're taking 2. We've got Jack Markham, Yamir Marin, Mason John, Matt Badoniak, and Andrew Savino. That's going to be Jack Markham out front, Matt Badoniak in the 2, Andrew Savino in the 3. There's only room for 2, and it's going to be Jack Markham and Matt Badoniak getting the transfers. Savino in the 3, Mason John in the 4, and Yamir Marin in the 5. So Markham and Badoniak are your transfers. 15 experts, got 6, taken 2. Got Cawley, Jones, Hayes, Farrell, and Monk. Hayes all the way up to the top. That's going to open the door for Cawley. Cawley out front on this one, the Gold Cup 1. 2 spot up for grabs. Who's going to get it at the line? Going to be Andrew Jones getting that other transfer. So Wyatt Cawley and Andrew Jones go 1 and 2. Parker Farrell just on the outside looking in. Moto 25, last moto of round 1. Let's get motos 3 through 12. Loaded back up on the hill. Got Abel Zimmerman out front on this one. Harrison King in the the 2. In the 3 spot, that's going to be Grayson Ledbetter. In the 4 spot, that's Jackson Free. And in the 5, it's Carly Curtin. So the win goes to Abel Zimmerman. And the second transfer goes to Harrison King. Grayson Ledbetter gets you 3. And Carly and Jackson are going to do a 4 and a 5. So Abel and Harrison are the transfers out of Moto number 25. Second round going off right now. So let's get Motos 3 through 12 up on the hill into staging. Motos 3 through 12 up on the hill into staging.
What's up, Levi? How to feel? Right? Right? Huh?
All right, we're getting second round loading up on the hill. Out of Moto 3, our 11-12 local open, the transfers were Jack Markham and Ymir Marin. In the second round, Michael Payne and Evelyn Nearpass will be getting on the gate. Hey Bryson boy, how you doing? Good to see you out here. All right, we only need 2 riders on the gate. Brody's focusing on 20. So Evelyn and Michael are going to the main. You can drop them, Jim. It goes pop. Michael gonna get the snap. Evelyn gonna try and sneak it up the inside. This is a race between teammates. Let's see what happens here. Gonna be Michael leading them out. Evelyn in his wheel track. And she just buzzed his tire coming across the finish line. So she's got the closing speed to catch Michael here. You just need to make sure that they keep the rubber side down. Here they come out of turn 2. Michael still leading. Up on the hill, Moto 4 coming down the mountain, Kendall Morgan and Ginger. That's Ginger getting the whole shot into turn 1. Back to Moto number 3, 11-12 open. Looks like Michael's going to pick up the win and Evelyn's going to get the 2. They're both going to the main with Jack and Ymir. Moto 4, 17-20 ladies cruisers. We've got Kendall Finley, Morgan Greer, and Ginger Markham. That's Ginger for In the Zone Racing out front in the 2 spot. That is the Farmer Cycles ride of Kendall Finley. And in the 3, it is the true BMX Pro Shop ride of Morgan Greer. So here comes Ginger Markham for the win. 2 spot gonna go to Kendall Finley, and the 3 gonna go to Morgan Greer. Style going on the second straight and 14 cruisers. We've got Big Red, Kyle Stroop leading them down the 3rd straight. Dahlhauser was airing it out down the 2nd straight, but Donyik gonna try and make that pass around the outside. So right now, but Donyik with the crossover, here he comes. So it's gonna be Kyle Stroop for the 1, Matt Badonyik on the 2, and Chase the Stealth Ninja Dahlhauser in the 3. 46-50 cruisers, we've got 3 riders on track. 2 of them are going to the main. David Meyer, Scott Brooks, and Chris Finley. That's Finley for Farmer Cycles out front. The Mad Cycles ride of Meyer opens the door, and the Croupy ride of Brooks says, how do you do? They go 2 wide. It's going to be Finley for the win. The 2 spot going to go to Brooks. Meyer gets the 3. He's going to have to watch the main. So Finley and Brooks are your transfers. Moto number 7, our 6-year-old novices, second verse. Same as the first. It's Shepard, Mason, and Parks. And and that's going to be, I can't even see him over the jump. They're such tiny little tykes. There we go, over the jump. That's going to be Shepard Smith in the 1. Going to be Mason Olson in your 2. And in the 3 spot, that's going to be Parks Dowling making his way over the tabletop and down the second straight. Coming out of the second turn, it is still Shepard Smith leading them out. One of the Jakey Drive contingent. Got kids all over Jakey Drive riding bikes in Fort Mill. Here they come out of turn 3. Here comes Shepard Smith. He's going to pick up another round win. Mason Olson going to get another 2. And Parks. Let's focus where we're going, Parks, not what's going on around us. Let's get our way into turn 3. And Parks is going to come home for the 3. Kingston, Caroline, and Bennett. That's Bennett the Burner Turner heading into turn number 2 in the 7-year-old novice class. He is leading Kingston Black down the 3rd straightaway. And in the 3 spot, that's going to be Miss Caroline Milliron on the daylight ride in your 3. So it's going to be Bennett lead them out of turn number 3. Can he hold on for the win? He slipped the pedal on the 3rd straight in the 1st round and still held on for the win. Bennett for the win, Kingston for the 2, Caroline for your 3. 8-year-old novices on track. Got Sawyer Smith out in front of Colton Medley. Got Miss Lucy D'Angelo in the 3 spot. So here they come. That is still the Sawyer Smith ride from Fort Mill, South Carolina, out front in the 2 spot. The Stanley, North Carolina ride for the Mad Cycles crew in the 2. And the Mooresville rider, Lucy D'Angelo, in the 3. And that's the way they're going to finish. Sawyer, Colton, Lucy. Moto number 10, 11-year-old novices on track. Kennedy Falconberry out front. Got Jackson the Levitator. Milzer in the 2 and London D'Angelo in the 3. If you've seen Facebook, you've seen Jackson the Levitator Milzer in the air on Facebook. So coming out of turn number 3, it is still Kennedy Falconberry. Here he comes to the finish. So it's going to be Falconberry 1, Melzer 2, D'Angelo 3. Motor number 11 of 25, 14-year-old novices on track. Got McGinney, Fulcher, and Torres. Fulcher picked up the win in round 1, but it's McGinney out front going into turn number 3. Carson coming like a house of fire. Can he make the pass? Oh, he runs it up a little too high in the turn and scrubs off some speed. So it's going to be Joseph McGinney getting the win this round. Carson Fulcher going to get the 2. Carson and Joseph going to be tied up 3 points apiece. Up, got a rider down over there on the 2nd straight. So Aiden Torres is going to come across for the 3. So let's hold the gate. Let's hold the gate. We got Jonathan, Nicholas, and Jeff. So we got Jeff down. We got medical headed that way.
Stay there.
What is it?